Alright, let's take a look after the recharge. This is video 3 or 4 on this Honda. So I have it to minimum temperature recycle right now, and as you see, the lowest temperature out of the dash is 44, 43 before the clutch cycles off. Okay, the clutch just cycled off at 43 degrees, and now it's the high, there it goes, just cycled back on. So now, right now it's cycling, and it's in the recycle mode of fresh air. This is really hot engine temperature air. Actually, if we come down here to temperature, see it's 91 degrees, but I'm not sucking air through because I'm on recycle. The 91 degrees should go up as soon as I turn it to fresh air, and it starts sucking this hot ambient air from the radiator and the radiant heat and the convection heat off of the engine, off of this manifold right here. This air is going to come right up. It's going to go in, and it's going to saturate that tip where the temperature enters to where it says 91 degrees. That should go up. So let's see, and let's see where our superheat is now. Remember where it was before when we first took the video? And the subcooling and the temperatures. Look at our temperature of our suction line now. I think it was 55 before, 54 before, and now our suction line is going down to 43, 44. Let's see where it goes. Whoops, comparison. Kicks out, yeah, that's right. It's going down to about 40 something. There you go. So you can see both of them. Remember, this is just the software that hooks up to this, and there's your air temperature readings. And actually there's, let's see, we're 82 degrees on the return there right now. Oh, why was I looking at 91? 91 is the liquid line. God damn. See what happens when I'm making videos and thinking about other things. I'm all messed up. So let's get this off of recycle mode. Let's give it a load, because it's reading. You can see the condensation of the water forming on the glass right there. So let's get it out of max mode. Let's get it, no more max, no more recycle. Now we're going to take the hot engine heat right off the engine, which we'll be able to measure that temperature because the probe is stuck way down there. I'll get the mixed temperature. So let's see what it is now. There it goes, it's going up. 91, 92. I can feel the nice air coming off of the fan here. Then it gets heated up some more when it hits the exhaust, runs over the engine. I could feel it right here. So the air going in over our evaporator right now is 94 degrees. The air coming out of the dash is 54 degrees. We have a 40-degree split of the load from that evaporator. But remember, it's only 50, 60, I think in the shop it's a few degrees warmer. 61 degrees in the shop. So it's a nice sunny warm day, t-shirt weather. Beautiful. Fog, clouds, just the way I like it. And right now look at the suction line. With 97 degree air going over the evaporator, we now have a high load going over the evaporator. Now look at the low side. Look at our superheat. Look at our subcooling. Now let's make an air restriction. I'm going to close off the two outer vents so the air only comes, and so what we're going to do is we're going to lower the CFM, the quantity, the mass of air going across the evaporator. Let's see what happens with everything. So let's turn that one down. We're off. Let's turn this one down. Okay, now we can hear the high velocity coming out of here stronger, but it all cannot come out of there. Even though it's coming out faster and stronger and you can hear it, it still doesn't compensate for shutting off those end ones. Look at the superheat. Or subcooling. Watch everything. Pay attention. Before and after. Okay, we got 55 degrees coming out of the pack. We still have 40-degree drop. Okay, so now, pay attention. I'm going to reopen the vents. So we're at 23 and 7. As you can see, 23 and 7. Now I'm going to open those vents up again. I'm going to increase the airflow of that hot air across the evaporator by opening these vents. So there, I opened the vents, open the vents. Now I opened the vents, and did we just go from 40 degrees to 38 degrees on our delta across the evaporator? Oh, we're going back to 40 degrees. It's just temporary. But our air supply is 55 degrees because we got 94 degrees going into the evaporator. Now let me put it on recycle. When we put it on recycle, we'll see the supply go down. So now we will not be taking in the 94 degree off of the air temperature. We'll hit max. So now the blend air door will move over. It'll stop the outside air, and we're just taking the air from inside the car and putting it over. So there's no load on the evaporator. You'll probably hear it shortly cycle out too. Slowly start seeing the supply temperature come down, as we're seeing right there. As the hot plastic that was going in over everything starts to cool down, you'll see that supply temperature go down. We are no longer taking in this 94 degrees. It's just taking in the air from inside the car. You want to know what temperature inside the car is? Let's find out. Let's take this temperature, which is the red one, which says the return. And since it takes the air from in underneath here, let's put our, just rest it. I'm just resting it kind of right there. So the air is coming up here and it's going back down and it's going back up under. So we will take the air temperature of the recycling air inside the car. It's no longer the 94 degrees. It's going to take a little while for that to chill down because that tip is really hot. As you see, it's slowly dropping down. We know what's coming out of the dash is 45 degrees. And our suction line is 45 degrees. And actually, god dang it. Let's take a look at the filter in this car. If I could get to it easily. Open. How do I open the doors? I want to see, do we have restriction over the filter? And I want to put our sensor right at the air intake if I can. Oh, I'm lucky. Okay, I can get this one easily. Not too dirty, a little dirty. Can we see light? Oh yeah, we see light through there. Yeah, not bad. You can see the fan right there. You can see the air temperature. Here we are. We're just pulling air right through there. There's the blend air door. See where my finger's going in up here? See where my fingers are coming down here? So when you put it on recycle, this opens up and it closes the outside air. Now I hit the inside here just for a second to show you. See that move? See this? It's closed. Let me open it again, recycle. See that move? Now it's taking the air from inside the car without the filter. So let's take a look at that. Okay, the temperature inside the car, in the cabin air that is being drawn in through the recycle air is 57 degrees. That is the temperature that is being pulled. You see there's only a 12-degree delta because the inside of the cabin air is so cool. 44 coming out of the supply, 56 is the cabin air. So you have a very little delta. That's the temperature difference going into the evaporator and coming out of the evaporator. And there we just heard our compressor shut off. So now our supply air will go up, just kick back on because there's so much airflow, especially without that filter. I actually, by removing the filter, I increase the airflow. Because there's fine dust inside that filter, making that pleated filter a little restrictive. It's cycling really fast. All right, I don't think there's not much more to show you on this. This was more than enough time than I usually can always spend, but that's it for today. I can't make no more videos. I gotta get back to work. And we'll put this back. Take that out of there. Put this back. Boom, that's in there. Throw his stuff back in there. All the vents are open. All right, we're in recycle. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one tomorrow. Until next time, same bat channel, same bat time.